This is the Hustle Decoded.
Hustle Decoded.
Go.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Hustle Decoded. Entrepreneurship from the ground up.
Hustle Decoded.
Welcome to the Mindset series. Where we were going to be talking about Lesson 3. Attitude.
Go.
I'm going to give it just a few more minutes before we get into it. Again, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Hustle Decoded. Entrepreneurship from the ground up.
Hustle Decoded.
Hustle Decoded.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hustle Decoded. Once again, entrepreneurship from the ground up. If this is your first time here, what's going on, everybody? My name is Kelvin. I am the founder and CEO of the Hustle Decoded. And here on this channel, what we like to do is we like to focus on the fundamental life skills that you're going to need in order to make it to the next level. Now, this is the Saturday Hustle. Usually don't get into the chat too deeply, but what we're doing right now is we're doing the mindset series. Last couple of weeks we've been going over things like why you act the way you act, what brings this stuff up, talking about the power of the subconscious mind, and this week we're going to be getting into something new. So before we get into it, do me a favor, please like the page, subscribe, and let's get right into it. A few promotions again right before we get right into the playback. So again, we're going to be going over the mindset series. We do this every Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Please join us. It's going to be beneficial to you. We're doing the mindset series. There's only about 3 lessons left after today. And it's going to be beneficial to you. We're going to get into things like money management and credit next, but first, you can't do that unless you have the right mindset, and that's why we are starting here. So please join us every Saturday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, take a little bit of time and go over to Facebook, look up the Hustle Decoded, become a part of the fan page. Networking is going to be extremely important during these times, especially when it comes to starting your business. So we highly encourage you to go over to the webpage, give it a like. There you get all the latest information and news articles and things like that that's going to help future and current entrepreneurs in times like today and beyond. So without further ado, everybody, let's get into the next lesson. Lesson 3. Attitude. Let's do a quick recap of what we talked about last week when it came to the conscious and subconscious mind. So we talked about the conscious mind. The conscious mind is the decision-making mind. It is the commanding mind. It is the thinking and the feeling type of mind. As opposed to the subconscious mind, it is the obedient mind. It is the mind of storage. It is the mind of habits. It is the mind that repeats commands that are given to it. And the moral of what we were trying to bring home when you understood what the conscious and subconscious mind was that you must use your conscious mind to reprogram your subconscious mind. Now, when you make new decisions with your conscious mind, the subconscious mind begins to download and store some of these new habits. Again, it's these new repeated commands that you're giving to your subconscious mind. These are things to keep in mind. So again, your conscious mind, your thinking and feeling mind, your decision-making mind. We know this. We know this from the last lesson. But this lesson is going to go over the need to use and enforce your new decisions that you need to make with your conscious mind, with your decision-making mind. This is the mind of action. It's the mind of the present. And one of the first decisions you have to make when it comes to your mindset is your attitude. Attitude drives either a positive or a negative result given how you approach your situation. Let's get some examples here. See, a positive attitude wields positive results. You will succeed because of your positive attitude towards reaching your goals. Likewise, you will succeed because of your positive attitude toward owning a business. You will succeed in your goal as an example of losing weight. You will succeed in becoming a better person. Will succeed in becoming a better father, a better mother, succeed in becoming a better sister, a better brother. You will succeed in becoming a better friend because of your positive attitude. However, the reverse is also true. See, if you have a negative attitude, you are not going to succeed towards reaching your goals. If you have a negative attitude, you're not going to be able to succeed in owning a business. If you have a negative attitude, you're not going to succeed in your goal of losing weight, as one of the examples. If you have a bad attitude or a negative attitude, you will not become a better person. You will not be a better father, mother, better sister, brother, friend, as an example. And really the goal that you need to have going into any situation is you need to have the right attitude. You need to have a positive attitude. You hear it all the time. Others will say things like you have to have the right mindset going in. You see that? This is exactly why we start here at The Hustle Decoded, because you need to have the right mindset going in to any situation. We focus on entrepreneurship. We focus on business. We focus on making people better people, but you can't become a better person in owning your business. You can't have the goals necessary or the things that you need that's necessary to get to the next level if you do not have the right mindset going into those situations. You have to have the right mentality going into those situations. You have to have the right approach. These are things that other people will say. Again, these all boil back down to attitude. The attitude needs to be positive in nature. There's really no getting around it. Again, we brought up the examples of your approach to a situation. If you have a negative approach, if you have a negative attitude toward a goal, you're not going to reach it. If you have a negative attitude towards being a better person, you're not going to make it. Either way, it boils down to your attitude. And again, here at the Hustle Decoded, when it comes to running a business, many things will be coming your way that will challenge you. They're going to frustrate you. They're going to hurt you. Some situations are going to make you quit. Some of this stuff is the nature of business. But what you need to understand about your attitude is that your attitude determines your outlook. Your attitude determines your outcome. Your attitude determines your end result. Your goal on the other side. Again, you must begin to have a better attitude towards the things that you are trying to achieve. Business is challenging. It's frustrating. But it's also one of the most rewarding things that you can do. Entrepreneurship is one of the most rewarding things that you can do. And if you have the right outlook, if you have the right outcome, the right attitude going towards the end result, positive things will happen as a result of how you look at the situation. And it all starts again with your attitude. One of the examples that I bring up constantly is if you want to have better communication with your spouse or your significant other, because a lot of people can relate to this. A lot of people in my demographic can relate to this. Both parties need to have the right mindset going in. And one of the questions that I'm going to ask is, have you ever gone into a conversation with your spouse, your significant other, maybe your parent, or you see something that's happening with a child, and they go into any conversation, if you will, with a negative attitude or a feeling of what the outcome might be? And then how was that outcome? Something to think about. Sometimes those outcomes aren't as bad as we thought they would be. Now, again, this is something that I want you to think about. When you go into these situations, say you're about to have an argument, or you need to have a conversation again with your significant other, your spouse, your child. Yes, you go in thinking with a negative attitude that it's going to be all bad. But somewhere inside you, you hoped that it didn't. I know this has happened to a lot of people. I know this is an everyday life type of thing. But see, these things are beliefs. These are feelings. These are the foundations of your attitude. Listen, your attitude lies within your conscious mind. You can achieve anything that you put your mind to. But first, you must believe that you can do it. You must first believe or have the feeling that you can accomplish that task, that goal. Goal of losing weight. Goal of wanting to take better care of your health. Goal of running a business, being on a journey of entrepreneurship. You see, you may not know what you're doing, but that's okay. But see, you see that phrase there? You and I can say it all day long. I don't know what I'm doing. But that's okay. Focus on that's okay. Because your mindset, your attitude towards running that business, that attitude towards accomplishing that goal, you may not know what you're doing, but that is okay. Because if you put a positive spin on it, if you have a positive attitude towards reaching that goal, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm moving towards that goal. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. I will get there. It's the positive spin that you need in your attitude that's going to fuel you to keep you going, to have that positive outcome, that positive outlook. Let's also keep in mind that your attitude is also about faith. For those of you who are religious, you know what faith is. Those of you who are not, let me tell you what faith is by definition. Faith is a substance of things hoped for, is the evidence of things not yet seen. So you need to believe that you can change your money habits. Have faith that you can change your money habits. You must believe that you can have a successful business. You must have faith that you can have a successful business. You must believe that you can be a better person. You must have faith in the fact that you can be a better person. It is all about belief. It is about your attitude. All of these things go hand in hand. Your belief, your feelings, your thinking, your faith, your attitude. If you begin to change your attitude, and the actions that follow will have a different outcome. Next week, we will be talking about affirmations. Again, we will be using our conscious mind, our decision-making mind, our thinking and our feeling mind to do actions and things that are going to help reprogram our subconscious mind, help reprogram our habit mind, reprogram our habits, developing new habits. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, like I said earlier, we're about 2 lessons away. Lesson 4 and lesson 5. That's going to bring it all home. Once the mindset series is over, it'll be on the website when it comes available, and you'll be able to download it for free. And this is going to help you in any phase of life. Again, here at the Hustle Decoded, we focus on entrepreneurship from the ground up. And we focus on the business things, the fundamental life skills that you're going to need in order to get to that next level. We talk about money management. We talk about budgeting. We talk about mindset. We're going to be talking about credit. We're going to be talking about all of those things. But again, you cannot get to those things unless you deal with your mindset. You must unchain your mind. You must begin to understand how your mind works and figure out ways to retrain or reprogram your mind so that you can think differently. These are how the wealthy get ahead. These are how athletes are able to take their skills to the next level. You must reprogram your mind. And that's why we are starting here at the Hustle Decoded. So before I get off, a couple of announcements. Do me a favor and join us on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is our midweek live stream where we talk about the economic topics of the day. I give my commentary on those economic topics, as well as provide solutions for future and up-and-coming entrepreneurs, how to deal with today's challenges, and my predictions on what's going to happen tomorrow. Again, tune in every Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we do different lessons. Again, we are in the mindset series. A couple more lessons left in this mindset series. If you hadn't had an opportunity, please go look in the page in this channel. Find the other lessons so you can get caught up. This stuff is going to be beneficial to your life. Join us every Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we go over some of these things. Lastly, please do me a favor. Go over to the Facebook page, give it a like, join the page. There you'll find all the latest information on what's taking place in the Hustle Decoded, all the latest news and articles in relation to economic topics and things that's going to help you and your business get to the next level. It's also an opportunity for you as a current or future entrepreneur to network. Be around people that have like-minded goals. It's going to be extremely important to be around people with like-minded goals and having the ability to network with those people in times like these and beyond in any form of entrepreneurship. Give yourself the opportunity to do that by going and joining the Facebook page Hustle Decoded. Also, please do me a favor. Please like the channel, subscribe, comment below after this is over. Let me know what you think. We're going to keep this going. Everybody, I want you to have a good week, good weekend. The way we do things, we like to get in and get out. I know you guys have stuff to do. I'm a family man. I have stuff that I need to do. So yeah. With that, everybody, have a good weekend. Signing off.
This is the Hustle Decoded.
Hustle Decoded.
Go. Hustle Decoded. Go. This is the Hustle Decoded. Hustle Decoded.